Right, this is JI. I'm the FR Gooner. A goal, a victory. What can I say? 16th in the league. Everything's perfect, right? Let's talk. Good evening, people. My name is JR and I am the FR Gooner. I'm joined here by Nate. It's our first win of the season. Nate, how do you feel? Are you ecstatic? Everything's good now, right?
No, we're just content out here. Content,
yeah.
Decent performance, decent, but it's Norwich, man. You kind of look at it, it's Norwich. We beat 1-0. I think we're not as sharp as we need to be up front. It was a good performance, good performance from Ainsley in midfield. I think it was decent for him.
Do you think Ainsley's played well, yeah?
Yeah, I think he played all right. He could have played better, but I think he played all right.
Do you think he warrants being in that position going forward? Because obviously there's been a few thoughts from Ainsley saying that he should be playing in that position. Well, that's what's been heard. Do you think he warrants, from that performance today, being in midfield or an option for midfield?
I think he warrants being an option. I think what I like about him, he turns and drives. There's not many that do that. Only Lokonga and Ainsley do that. El Neni do that. I think passer of the ball between the lines. If Ainsley can become better at passing, I think there's a couple passes where he underhit or didn't hit it as
bit wayward, yeah.
But overall, I think he's a decent option in the midfield. Plus, he was breaking up play and putting his body on the line. So I have problems with him in there. Just felt maybe he could have done a bit more when he done transitions. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm still not too sure with Ainsley. I think going for a season of 38 games, I'm just not too sure that he is the other option to kind of be in that centre midfield. So I need to see more from him to say that he warrants that place, so to speak. But we'll see. It was good that he got the opportunity, to be fair. And he tried to take it, but let's look at the other, because for me personally, in terms of the starting lineup, it was interesting, to be fair. If we look at Ramsdale starting, for me that was a shock, to be fair. I didn't really think that was going to actually take place. Ramsdale starting, so it was a big shock. How did you feel about that? Were you confident before when you saw Ramsdale starting instead of Leno? Was that a worry for you, or was it a concern, or were you happy?
No, I was happy. I was really happy to have Ramsdale there. You know what I mean? Because I think he's better with his feet, and even in the League Cup competition, he put in a good performance in that.
Yeah,
no qualms about it. And to be honest, I think there was a free kick here against us, and he put the wall up and everything, and someone blocked it in the wall, and how he was screaming and celebrating with them for holding the wall together.
Yeah.
He's commanding. He's demanding his area.
Yeah.
I think he gets excited at the point of, I'm gonna make this save. Anytime someone's coming close to the box, he's really on it and eager, and he wants to impress.
Yeah.
Up that kind of enthusiasm. Even on calling the team, shouting, he's ready for it. He's up.
Yeah. I love that about him, to be fair. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was one of those people before he was signed that I was concerned. Ramsdale, we're looking to spend 34 million. Is he worth it, so to speak? I'm hearing that he can play with his feet, but I ain't really seen nothing from Sheffield United, playing for Sheffield United. The Sheffield United fans that I've heard, they're saying, yeah, he's all right. You know what I'm saying? They're not sorry to lose him, so to speak. But when he played against West Brom, I must say, I was really shocked to see how good he could play. And after that performance, that really did change my mind. And I kind of felt that we should really give him the opportunity when it comes about. And I also felt that he showed that he's ready to take Leno's place. It was against a poor West Brom team, so I did want to see him in against Premiership opposition. But for me today, he had a decent performance today, and like you said, he commands that box. And yeah, it was a good performance, and I like the way he does talk, And the one thing with Leno that has been letting him down is the feet, man. I didn't realize how bad he is from the feet, and obviously Arteta wants to play that way, so it worked, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Also, our Japanese international Tomoyasu. Well, tell me, what did you think?
I think he's good. I think he's got he's dynamic. So he's got a bit of pace on him. He's got good delivery. He can do 1-2s. His combination. He works hard. Plus, he fills in gaps. So sometimes you'll see him in the box, headering away. He's good in the air. He's decent. He's good with his feet. I ain't got no for me. He's the right back.
Yeah. So what? Sorry. Cedric's gone and what's his name? Chambers, Callum.
Yeah, not they're gone, but I think he's almost like Callum and Cedric combined. If you think about it, he can use. I think he can use both feet. He's good. He can aerial threat as well. So he's all right. He's for me, he's strong. In most, I haven't seen him. It's only Norwich, but
he
didn't look out of sorts. He nearly scored as well on some mad volley.
Yeah, in the first half. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Man.
Yeah, no, that was a good shot. I was thinking, woi! I was like, okay. I like that. I like the fact that he's, he got forward. The fact that, like you said, he got the header. So he's 6'2", so he's a tall defender.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he can be part of this, either a centre back or play as a right back as well. No qualms for me, to be quite honest. Like you said, he looks like he's fitted in so well, and we have to remember that. Firstly, he's just come back from internationals. I think he played against China the other day. We had another good match. But also as well, he's just stepped into the team, So to come in and play in the Premiership, which is so much more fast-paced than the Italian league, he impressed me today. I think he will do well for us if he continues along the way he's playing at the moment. So yeah, it was good. So I mean, for me personally, with the starting lineup, the only concern I had was Ainsley. I actually thought Partey I was hoping for him to start, if I'm honest with you. But obviously he's just come back from injury. We don't want to rush it because for whatever reason, Partey seems to be injury prone with Arsenal. I'm seeing before he wasn't really an injury prone player, but with Arsenal, it just seems like the guy's always injured. I saw a picture yesterday with him at training with the new Charlie Patino, and he's on the floor. And I was thinking, the first thing I was thinking when I saw that image was like, oh my gosh, he's injured again. But obviously I think he got put on the floor by Patino, which is good. A young player coming through. A couple of people were calling from him to be on the bench today, but I think it's a bit too early for that. But one thing I would say, go on.
No, go on.
One thing I was going to say is, for the first time, our bench looked decent. It looked half decent. Partey on the bench, Smith Rowe on the bench. Leno on the bench as a second option. When I was looking at that bench the other day against Man City, and I was thinking, oh my days, this is it was worrying, to be fair. But not even looking at the bench, I was looking at the first team that were playing, and I was thinking, we just bought all these players, and it looks like we're going backwards. First half, what did you think of the first half?
I felt like we were loads of jabs, no right hook. That's why. Yeah. And I felt I was like, I don't know, people might get onto me, but I feel like Aubameyang's good with the ball, but without the ball, as a team, when we have the ball, it doesn't work for me. He doesn't I think Odegaard was doing all the pressing, and he's the number 8. He's behind the striker.
Yeah,
he's leading all the pressing. Where I think Aubameyang should lead the press, but maybe not. I don't know the instructions. And first half we had the possession, we had times, but it was even Stevens almost, at times. So I thought we had more of the ball and we would almost outplay them at times, but it was never the case. It was not blow for blow, but it was back and forth. It was evens. I couldn't really call it. Even the commentators I was listening to were it could go away. So I think stronger.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. I kind of felt that, especially in the first half. For me, we started off well. We had a lot of opportunities. We were going forward, etc. We're pressing, but I just felt with the last 20 minutes or so, I just felt that we were lackluster, to be quite honest. It just kind of looked like we had run out of ideas in that first half, and we didn't. The worrying thing for me so far this season is that we don't really look like scoring. And let's go back to Aubameyang. Well, we're hold on Aubameyang for a second, to be fair, because he did get a goal. He did get a goal. He did get a goal.
Hey, you know what I mean? I'm not. I'm just like, there was times we were just not sharp enough. And I'm not just
saying hear you.
Aubameyang. I mean, there's another guy I'm going to call out, and it's Nico Pepe. Like, he's one of the most frustrating players I've seen at Arsenal. He reminds, Jorginho. That's what it's like.
Yeah. I don't say that.
No, it's
that's
like
not good.
Frustration. No, he's like, Pepe's talented. But like, sometimes he will do something. I'm like, why are you just not passing?
Yeah.
Complicated.
Trying to do too much.
Yeah, or like it's just I don't know, man. It's just pure frustration. Sometimes even second half, he took the ball out of midair. I don't even know how he took it down and flipped it around the corner.
That one when he nearly set up Aubameyang. Yeah.
Aubameyang. I don't even know how he done that. But
he did. Yeah, it's what he can do.
Yeah. But he done it once or twice or 3 times, and we're like, we want more of that.
Yeah. I agree. Do you know what? For me personally, if we venture onto the second half, the whole match, to be honest, if we look at, we had 30 shots, 6 on target, 30 shots, but 6 on target. For me, that spells out wasteful, to be quite honest. And I think, second half, Saka had a couple opportunities, Pepe as well, Aubameyang had the opportunity where you mentioned where Pepe set him up. I just kind of feel that one of the things that worry me is that the firepower, and it's carrying on from last season. I mean, last season we got 55 goals, and that was poor, to be quite honest. And I hate to say it, but Lacazette was our top scorer. That says it all, to be quite honest, because Lacazette's not really the guy you go to for the goals. So the guy we were meant to be going to for the goals was Aubameyang. And fair play to him. He got the goal today. He got the goal. And the main thing today was to get the victory. We hadn't got any goals yet, and we hadn't got a victory. We were bottom of the league. We're now 16th in the league, which is not great at all, but it's following along a positive path, But I still, like you mentioned, I still see things from Aubameyang's game that do still worry me, to be quite honest. The fact that he is a bit wasteful. I don't know if he's still confident, but he just doesn't look like he was always a threat before. Like, he could get a goal. Do you know what I'm saying? You always thought, you know what, Aubameyang could get the goal.
Yeah.
No matter what. But then I look at him now, and I kind of feel, I look at that team, to be quite honest, and I don't know where the goals are coming from, bro. If I'm honest with you, like, I mean, this is really, no disrespect, but this is a Norwich team. I know we haven't got much confidence at the moment. We've just had 3 defeats, but this is a Norwich team that have been getting slapped up as well, And we're at home, and we're winning 1-0 against them, and we're missing a few opportunities. I mean, that for me was slightly worrying. The fact that we're still missing a few opportunities, if I'm honest with you. Who was your stand-up performer today?
That is a hard one. You know what? I'm just thinking about that now, actually. Who's my standout? Who was playing? I can't say we call it between the two, but Ben White and Gabriel for me.
You thought there was, you like them, yeah?
Yeah, they were on it. They weren't.
Yeah.
They were
anything.
Fight each other, like, let me get the tackle in.
Yeah.
So that's what I was impressed with mostly.
Yeah.
I think it's going to have to be one of them two.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm very much, a lot of people getting onto Ben White because of the price tag, but I think he will come well. And I think that combination of him and Gabriel, centre back pairing, I think it will hold us well. I think it'll be a good, and even if we pay for it at the back as well, Tomiyasu as well with them. I think, considering really and truly, they haven't really played with each other at all. That's their first match really playing with each other as a competitive match, So for me, they've done well. And yeah, I agree with you. They were good. I liked, do you know what? I think all the new signings done well today, to be fair. I think it's some of the older signings who, Aubameyang did get the goal, but, kind of, they didn't really have the best performances today, if I'm honest with you. And I do worry about the goals, but hopefully when we gain more confidence, we will, we can get the goals. I mean, if they're talking about, a lot of people were talking in the group chats for me about Isaac and I can't remember the guy from Sevilla and Nelia. We've been linked to one of their strikers. If the opportunity came up in January to get a striker to support that front line, would you take it?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
Lacazette. Was it? It's Lacazette, Nketiah, Martinelli. Yeah, I would freshen it up.
Yeah,
totally freshen it up, change the dynamic. I think Aubameyang's record's immense. Like, let's not get it twisted. He scored goals every season for how long, wherever he's played. But the thing is now, I think the game has evolved, and I think this is what people will get at me. His game hasn't evolved over like these few years.
Yeah.
He didn't adapt to it. Like I remember, like players in the past, Arsenal strikers who were like, Henry's like, I'm rubbish at headers and free kicks. So he used to practice like hell. But towards the end of his career, he was killing it. Like I remember.
Yeah. You expecting him? He could score a free kick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then, like, say for instance, Van Persie was like, "Oh, I can't header, or I can't use my right foot." And then there's a point he said, "You know what?" He went around and just practiced with his right foot. And
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what season it was. It was just before he left. Yeah, but there was a season where I expected Van Persie to score every week. He was lethal. Like, he did let me down for what he did, but listen, that brother was absolutely lethal. But before that, he was a sick note every single 2 weeks. But whoa, that season, firepower. You know, I'm Aubameyang. He worries me, man. I don't know if I hope he's not finished, but he's not really showing me signs of anything other than that. If I'm honest with you, I do worry. You know. So yeah,
jump in on something. Can I just jump in?
Go on.
Corners. We have X amount of corners. I don't even watch them half the time. I'll be really honest. Because we never score from them. And that's what I'm talking about. Not just Aubameyang, but like centre backs. And funny enough, you know who used to score corners that I just clocked? Mustafi.
Yeah. David Luiz as well.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at. Do you know what? The only person on that pitch, really, I'm trying. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe Tomiyasu as well. We'll see what you can do with headers, but that can score headers, corners, headers from corners. Probably Gabriel. Like, you know, Ben White's not really great in the air. So yeah, it's like we're just putting in the box. You can't see Saka scoring a header, even though he did the other day for England. You know, shockingly, you know, and he done well. Credit to him, you know. But I was shocked when I saw that. I was like, no, it's this dreamland. What's going on? So yeah, you're right. Like with corners, it's like we don't really have that option. If I was the opposition, I'd be thinking these guys ain't gonna really do much. The only guy we got to look out for is Gabriel, to be quite honest. You know, but listen, let's be positive because we got the victory. We needed a victory. That beyond anything, that was the main thing that we needed. If we had come out of that today, I think before we scored, after I think it was 60 minutes we scored, around then 62nd minute. Before that, I was thinking if we draw this today, Arteta is in big trouble, you know. So that's kind of given him a bit more time, I believe. I need to see more though. I do need to see more, you know.
Need to see more.
Yeah, we got Burnley next. So is that a match that you can see us winning?
It depends, you know. Like they're good in the air, innit? They're gonna play. We're not good in the air. It really depends. I don't know. It's Burnley away, right?
Yeah.
But it's one of those games, isn't it? It's usually, even with the old side, I'd say that's going to be a struggle, isn't it? Like with this side, so it really depends on how they're set up and how he sets the team up. I think, I don't know, it's a 50-50 for me. I'm not confident of that, but in those sides, if I'm honest, with the quality we've got. I think with the one thing that I would just say, I think when Smith Rowe came on, I think he's the highest scoring on BBC. I checked the ratings. He's the highest scoring rating on performance.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, when he came on, he was immense. When Ben White and Gabriel, he would be the one. He has to start.
Yeah. I was saying today, that's one of the people that I would have probably started, to be quite honest. You got to somehow fit in Smith Rowe and Odegaard together. Because it can work. Because and what I do like, to be fair, is Laka, Saka, and Smith Rowe together. I think that combination really does work. So I'd like to see that again, especially if Aubameyang's not really doing it. He's been given a lot of chances now, man, and hope. But he scored the goal today, you know, and that's positive. I think with Burnley, like you said, it's a difficult match. They're not doing too great, to be quite. I think they're below us in the league. You know, that's difficult, but they are below us in the league. So yeah, but it's away from home. It's always a hard match for us. But I hopefully can sit. We need to win that, to be quite honest. We can't afford to be dropping points now. We can't afford to be drawing, because after that we've got a cup match, but then we've got Tottenham.
Yeah, we've got the AFC Wimbledon League.
Yeah. And we can't be. I would say those 3 matches we have to win. I don't want to expect nothing less. You know, you ease Partey back in. You need to start some of those matches, but you've eased him in. I like that. You know, respect to that. But we'll see. You know, we've got a victory today. We're 16th in the league. We're not bottom of the league. Listen, you can watch Match of the Day today as well, bro. How do you feel? You know, it's been a long time. It's been a long time for me since I watched Match of the Day. There's been nothing to watch, literally. Yeah. So,
oh man, yeah, watch it. I'll check it still.
Yeah. So listen, it's been great to have you on the show today, man. And until next time, take care, Nate.
No worries. Take it easy, bro.
Bless.